All right, this next problem is another solving rational equations problem. And this one, it does not involve adding or subtracting rational expressions. So the first thing I'm going to do again is identify what value of f does not exist here. I chose this one because we have a couple different values of f. So if you notice, I want to set 3f minus 1 equal to 0 to figure this out. So if I set 3f minus 1 equal to 0, and you can do a little bit of scratch work on the side, you will find that f equals 1/3 there. So the value of 1/3 would make this, so 3 times 1/3 minus 1 is 0. And then if you notice, this denominator is actually different. I have another value. I'm going to set this denominator equal to 0. I would add 5 over, divide by 3. So the value 5/3 is also not in the domain of this equation. So now I have no more values. I'm going to move on. Here's my equation solver. And the first thing I'm going to do, if you notice, I have a negative on both sides. I want to eliminate those first. So I am going to do that by, let's see, not rewriting fractions. Does it let me cross multiply? Okay, you know what? I guess you don't need to eliminate those negatives first. So I'm going to go straight to cross multiplying, and we will eliminate those negatives by now distributing them into the equation. So since you have a distribution possibility on either side of this equation, it gives you the little box option here to ask, well, which side do you want to actually distribute on? And then now, since I only have one distribution left, it will do it to the other side. Okay, and so now to finish this problem, I'm actually going to, remember there's 4 ways to do this, right? We could move each one of these terms first. Each way is correct. I'm going to move the 9f first because I know by adding that over, I'm going to end up with a positive f term. So I'm going to add to both sides 9f. And there's our positive 6f. And then now I'm going to subtract the 5 to balance this equation. I'm subtracting 5 from both sides. And then lastly, I can divide by 6. And you can see our f ends up being negative 1/3. So yes, this is the solution to the negative, or to the original equation, and f equals negative 1/3.